Welcome back to my continued adventures on SNOWRUNNER on PlayStation 4, episode 14, with me, MrSealyp. We're back. We're on Northport. I'm going to show you a couple of things I was talking about. We're going to have a look at the Hummer and see what we can do to that. But first things first, handbrake off, we're going to go into the trailer store. Now you can do this anywhere, so at any trailer store obviously, but if you can bring your truck in or whatever. But with the Scouts, and this is an important one, these are our options. You can have a Scout flatbed, you can have a Scout fuel carrier, or small Scout flatbed. Now the flatbeds work out really, really well. I tried on Black River. There was a Scout flatbed with some stuff on it. I couldn't collect it because I was in the Cairn. The Cairn won't hook up to these trailers, but that thing, for 3,800, 900 litres, is almost a must. If you're going to be doing trips out long distances, and like I said before, on what map is it? It's off one of the ones off of Smithfield Dam, the lake one. Mine's gone blank. If you're going to be doing a long trip out and you don't think you're going to have enough fuel, or you're not sure whether there's going to be fuel tankers, you're not sure, take that with you. It comes full. It comes full of fuel. So if I do that now, you can see that it's green, it's got fuel in it, and so are my roof ones. So for 3,800 I'm getting a tanker with the fuel in it. And the clever thing, if it's a clever thing, when you've done with it, you can sell the tanker back and then get another one. You can refill it if you want, but you could sell it back if you want to. Well, however you want to go about doing it. So that's the first thing, is dragging a tanker with you. Not a bad idea. Now, in some terrain that can slow you down, can cause you problems, might be a bit of an issue. I totally understand that, can cause you problems. So you might not want to take it with you because there might be tankers about, which will obviously help. Now, the other one that I was going to show you is going to require a truck. Not necessarily a truck, actually you could do it with this one as well. I'll show you on the map. That's probably the easiest thing. So if we look on this map in particular, you've got the trailer store here. There is also a trailer store down at the port, I think. Where's the port gone? We've got a trailer store down at the port there. We've got the fuel point, which is just there, the fuel station. I don't know, have we got another trailer store? Right, there's a trailer store up the top of the map there. So if you go to each of these trailer stores and buy one of those tankers for 3,600, you can leave it there so that you know when you get up to this part of the map you've got a fuel source up there, or you can just drive up there and buy one when you get up there at the trailer store, and again when you're done with it, sell it back. So it's not necessarily a long-term investment, but you can have one at each of the trailer stores knocking about, so you know if you're miles off from a fuel station you can just grab one of those. So what I'll do, I think I'm full, aren't I? Let's drive a little bit further. So a little bit further, it's not really anywhere, is it? We're getting dark. If I drive around the yard, let's just drive around a little bit. Get the fuel to go down a little bit. I don't want to go to garage. It doesn't have to go down by much, but you'll see what I mean as an example. And again, I will always preface what I'm saying by, I may be teaching granite suck eggs. If you already know this, great, but there will be people out there that don't necessarily know this. So what I'll do, go to refuel. My source is not the Scout. My source is going to be, hang on a minute, why is it not saying Scout? My target is not the fuel carrier. Or maybe I need to change that. Then that will give me the option. Oh, it's because I had the wrong target on. So my target is the Scout, and my source is the Scout fuel carrier. So if I now fill up, it's only going to take a few litres out of there. So I've taken the fuel I need from it. So if I've got that anywhere on the map, that's absolutely fantastic. And then what I can do when I'm done with it, if I'm done with it, or unless I want to keep it wherever I am, let's attach the trailer. Come back to the trailer store. And it should give me the option to sell that. So if I sell it, I get my money back, having just refueled. So it's not, it kind of just gives you a refueling option. So anywhere there's a trailer store, you can treat it like a fuel point. Just go and buy the fuel tanker, fill up what you need, take the fuel tanker back, sell it back again, and then in essence you've given yourself a fuel point. Sorry, that was a bit long-winded. I should have been quicker on that. I might edit that down a little bit. So that on, engine off, lights off. Let's go into this menu, go to the garage. So when something is retained, I'm going to keep saying these things over and over because I know a lot of people are asking questions. What I would suggest, if you're watching this one, watch some of the other ones because I have kind of covered this a few times, but it's not a problem. If you retain something, it's under trucks. Truck store will go to buying something new. If you retain it, it should be under trucks. So my Hummer is sitting there. If I want to put that into my garage to be able to use, it says down the bottom X deploy. So if I deploy it and now press circle, that's now in my garage. Now I can look at options for customization. That's what I said I was going to do to start off this episode. Was going to have a look at options available, colour schemes. Is there a specialist one? Oh, that's quite cool. That's kind of like the golf colours. That's an interesting one. So it's just a case of picking one you like, but you know, you can go for that kind of khaki military look if you want. You can go full kind of bad boys if you want to go like that. Actually, I might go for that. Yep. So miscellaneous, what options have we got available? We've got tall beacon, not really bothered. External horn, twin horn, slant back trunk. Well, that's quite cool, isn't it? Do I want it? Not particularly. Rear bumper. Ooh, that's stock. Trapeze. Yep, I'm going to go trapeze. We'll buy that. And the good thing being that now we bought that, we can sell the stock one. So I can sell the stock one, make a little bit of my money back. Don't need the stock one if I've got another one. Rooftop, please give me spotlights. Roof fog lights, absolutely. We'll have some of those. That's going to make a big difference to driving around. Front bumper. Winch pipe, that looks quite menacing, doesn't it? I quite like the look of that. Let's get that. And then the stock one, we can sell. No, click on that. Stock one, sell. Like the look of that. Oh, blimey, kick coming out of there. What have we done? Front bumper, rims. What options have we got? Just those. The H2 rims. Okay, so next, engine. Have we got an upgrade for the engine? No. Gearbox. Can we do a SNOWRUNNER gearbox on that? We have the freeway one, gives you the higher one. These are ones I've unlocked before, so I'm going to go with the SNOWRUNNER one. Buy that. It does mean the freeway I can sell. The stock one, sell. But it says I've got two of those. Oh, is that left over from other vehicles? Oh, potentially. Okay. So we've got the SNOWRUNNER. Suspension, please give me the raised. Oh, I haven't got it unlocked yet. Explore Alaska. It's got to be about somewhere. So at some point we'll get the raised kit. Tyres. What options do we have? We've got some all-terrains. We have got some off-road 35s though. I'm going to stick those on it for the time being because they look meat. Oh, we got these on already though. 36 Hummer H2s. They actually, the Hummer H2s are saying, if you look where it says wheel performance, it says on-road excellent, off-road excellent, mud excellent. If I go for the 35s that look chunkier and knobblier, on-road's average, off-road's excellent, mud is good. So we're better off just having the standards. The ones that come with it, according to that, are better than some of these other options. So you know what? We'll leave those on. Stop doing that. Winch we want to go for. Autonomous, absolutely we do. And then what we'll do, stock, we want to get rid of the stock ones. Got quite a few of those. Alright, spare wheel. We'll have a spare in the back. That comes in very handy. Frame add-ons. This might give us a roof box. That might be alright then. Trunk repair supplies, roof box. Mind you, we've got to be careful. Because if we put the roof box on, we lose our spotlights. What am I better off having? For the time being, we'll leave that off. Diff lock. Unlocked. Okay. And then snorkel. That's not unlocked yet. But we can have the small round cap. Or the short round cap. We'll have that. So, for the time being, that's what we're looking like. Let's leave the garage. Let's see what these lights are like. Whoa! See? Those fog lights, although we haven't got the lights on there, I know it doesn't show it on the actual vehicle itself, but handbrake off, all-wheel drive on. So what we're going to do, wow, that seems to be all over the shop. These are supposed to be good on-road, off-road, and might need snow chains. I do like the front on this. What we are going to do though, let's just skip time. Into the map menu, skip time, triangle. Time at the top says 1:12, so one click will take me to 6 in the morning. Come out, and we've just got the sun coming up. So what I'm going to do now is bang out in this. We'll have a bit of a run round in the new Hummer. So what was I intending to do with the Hummer? What we can do is, first things first, probably head down to the port. I'm going to head down to the port. I'm going to go to the trailer store and get a fuel thing so we can refuel if we need to down there. Mind you, it looks like there is one down there. Fuel carrier, so it might be alright. Then I'm going to go do that upgrade and we'll have a look at the Royal. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to head out there. See what this goes like. Seems very slow to get going initially, but we'll see how it handles in the stuff. Like I say, these tyres that come with it are supposed to be excellent, according to the thing, on all three surfaces. Ice, not so much. You're probably going to be better off with chains on ice, but just try to avoid dipping my toe in the snow. It should be alright. Give it a bit of welly. Woo. I do need to get one of the lorries out here, probably the Paymaster, and we'll get the blockage cleared that's over on the sort of down the side. Where was the turn I wanted? No, it's not that one. That one goes all the way down there. At some point, actually, I'm curious about driving down there and seeing what's occurring. But for the time being, you know what? No time like the present, is there? Why is... this looks like a bit of a trial. Good grief. Whoa, I haven't encountered anything like that before. How are we stuck already? These are supposed to be excellent in all conditions. Whoa, that's not good. Could be a reason why you can't get down there. Seriously, are we done already? And it... Wow. Maybe this side then. That's not even any better, look at that! I don't know if it's just the mud or whether this thing is an absolute dog, but good grief! You know what? That was a bad call coming this way. Wow. Won't be going down there again. That is insane. Back to my original plan. It's always difficult because I've just encountered terrain I haven't really encountered before in a new vehicle. If I was in one of the other vehicles, I might then say, well actually this vehicle's been incredibly capable so far, it's the terrain. I don't know if it's the terrain or whether it's the vehicle, so I can't really make a judgment on that at the moment, but oh, it's all over the gaff. That seems pretty good. That seems fairly capable on this stuff. Turning circle's good, I have to say, it does turn well. For the length of the vehicle, so every time you get into anything even slightly deep, it just bogs down. It's worrying. Got all-wheel drive on as well. Okay, wow. That's interesting. Does not want to know. I would have been better off with the scout, you know. I wanted to give this a go, but like I say, I could be doing it a disservice. It's early days, I'm not sure. That came up that hill, no problem at all, but then you get into the thicker stuff and wallop. Definitely need to find the upgrade to give us a high lift. We'll get a lift kit on this as soon as we can. I mean, I accidentally, when I first came up this road in the last episode, was it? Or the one before? One before. At Lasker, we came up past the house by accident, so we didn't go round that bit. Now I know I'm spending money that was in the account when I did all this up, and I didn't necessarily need to do all this up, but I wanted to give it a go and see what it was like. But I also know there are a couple of vehicles knocking around in a couple of maps that I need to recover, that I also know when I do recover them I'm going to get a big chunk of money back. Plus there are tasks and things that we're doing anyway. I'm going to be using this winch a lot, I think. Yeah, I mean, I definitely came through here in the Khan, no problem at all. That's stuck. Is that branch sticking out? Is that what we're stuck on? We're not moving at all. Is it that branch? Seriously? It is. Stupid branch. Oh yeah, here we are, the Christmas tree that's in the way. That thinks it can stand up to a 4x4. Well, it's a big old rock. Oh yeah, there's this job as well at some point. Tow that. Yeah, I have to say, it's agile. Give it its due. The steering's very responsive compared to some of the other vehicles we've used, or I've used. I always say we, so you guys are watching, but it's very agile. It's just the deep stuff it doesn't seem to like very much. The rest of this is absolutely ploughing through. Should be at the port in no time. Oh, snow's coming down again. Doesn't seem to be too horrendous on the fuel consumption either, I'll be honest. Yeah, I had trouble making that turn in the Khan. That did that turn, no problem at all. I don't know, pros and cons then. It has both. As does every vehicle actually, but... Right, so what I'm going to do... Woohoo! Oh, it's a laugh anyway. So we'll go to the trailer bit and do what I said. Although there was one, wasn't there? Where was that trailer? There's one showing on the map, so yeah, first gear is very low. You don't get very much movement in first at all. So, potentially then, refuel. Yeah, source, target. No, it wants to be the other way around, doesn't it? That's it. Source is the Hummer. Target is the Hummer, source is the fuel carrier. Okay, well at least we know we can come back to here at any point and we have got a fuel source here. So that's alright. Oh, we've got a weird camera angle again because of whatever's there. Right, so what we're going to do now is head out to the bits I couldn't get to before. This does have 80 litres, which is a bigger tank. I'm just wondering, should I take a fuel tank with me? Where have I got to go to? We should be right to get to there and back, shouldn't we? I've said that before. I got the turning wrong on this before, didn't I? I went up over there past that little building. It's got a nice engine sound. God, listen to that. Beastie. I keep saying that a lot. We've had a lot of beasties, haven't we? This is skipping over it, and this is rapid compared to some of the other ones. It's rapid. So yeah, I mean, I'm really torn on this at the moment. I think the pros are outweighing the cons at the moment, because this is belting along. But then when it gets stuck, it really does get stuck. Left, left, left. I'll be absolutely over the moon if that upgrade we go and collect is the lift kit for this. Yeah, we are steaming. Whoa! We were steaming along. So I don't know, you know, is it supposed to be? It did say those tyres were excellent in mud, and I'm not sure. Ooh. I'm certainly having fun regardless. Right, I'm going to stay over to the side. MrSealyp's top tips. Because if I do get stuck, I'm not too far away from a winch point. If you go ploughing up the middle, all excited, and then realise you're stuck, you're nowhere near trees. We are getting bogged down. Tree, not that one. The good thing about this is it's a lot lower and it's a wider wheelbase, so the risk of toppling is a lot less than with the Scout. We are seriously bogging. Could just be because of the low nature of the vehicle. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, upgrades round to the right. Let's stick to the trees. Doesn't know that. Stuck on the branch again. Blimey. Right, let's get the upgrade. Engageable four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive not available for current truck. Caterpillar, great. We'll get back out again. I might just go through the trees, I think. Oh no, I need to go back for the BM thingy. The Royal BM17. That looks thick. Power. Just plant your foot on the accelerator and go. It's all going jolly well so far. Right, where's that Royal? Is that there? Just through the trees. So it's discovered and available for purchase. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a nice looking thing, isn't it? That needs some work. Now, the question is, oh blimey, look at that. Oh, there's a track there. Am I going to need something a bit more meaty, I think, to get this out, aren't I? Because it's got the engines done. Gearbox looks like it's had it. Okay. Doesn't sound too healthy, does it? Oh, look at that. Come out the exhaust. I like that. That's a nice effect. Keeps popping back into neutral. Gearbox is done. Come on, just give me that bit. Okay, right. Let's leave it in there. What about a winch on this thing? The winch is still working. We are in neutral. Just working out how we can recover this. Just going back through that. Ugh. Okay, well, that's going to be something we need to worry about later, I think. So at least we know it's there. We could recover it directly back, couldn't we? But I'm more inclined to try and come and rescue it, you know? Do it properly, kind of thing. Right, where are we at? Where can we get to from here? Trailer park, I'm just trying to think if there's any other... There's nothing really out there for a long way, is there? There's that we haven't uncovered yet. Should we head out that way? Uncover that part of the map? The map? Yep, let's do it. Hummer's alright, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I keep saying it's alright. When I get stuck and go, oh, it's rubbish. I really don't know what to make of it at the moment. Hang on. I need trees, just in case. In case it does that. I'm glad to put that little side snorkel on. Otherwise we'd be having water damage problems now, wouldn't we? Get us out of this predicament we find ourselves in. Off and away we go. So I'm torn now. It gets bogged down in the deep snow or bogged down in the mud. Where do I... Can't win through here. No. I've got all-wheel drive on, haven't I? Now I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should have put those chunkier tyres on. I might do that anyway and just see if that makes a difference, because I'm not convinced by these tyres, you know. Seems to be an awful grind on some bits. This is going to be a Marmite vehicle, isn't it? Love it or hate it. Sometimes you're going to love it, sometimes you're going to absolutely despise it. And I'm really torn at the moment. Great on this stuff, rubbish on the mud, on the thick stuff. That would bog down again. Give it some beans, just keep going. No more of that thick horrible stuff, thank you. Oh, God. Straight away. Thick horrible stuff. I'm just keeping my toe down now. Keep it planted. Look at the state of it. Lucky it's not leased, I would never get my deposit back. Anything interesting to find in here? Doesn't look like it. So where were we heading for? It wasn't here, was it? Oh, it was over there. That's where we were heading for. Oh, that looks like fun. Not. Right, let's head there anyway. Ooh. Is that suspension or just mullered? Anything fun and interesting here? New objectives. New fuel. New trailers. Upgrades. Oh. Might as well refuel while we're here. Thank you very much. We know that's there. I honestly didn't realise what the time was. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. And what I've also realised, I'm just going to check, is if I do that and that, my rear wheel, 37 of 50, that took a bit of damage, didn't it? That knock when I came out. So I think what we're going to do, if it will let me, I'm going to back up to that service trailer and just do a bit of repair. But we have come to the end of this episode. I'm also trying to figure out what to do for the next episode, where to go. I may try and get back to the garage and change the tyres on this and see if it will make any difference. I don't know if it will, but I might give it a go. We've got more to unlock on the map, which we'll have a look at, but let's see if it will repair. Source spare wheel. Oh no. Ooh. That's weird because it's saying 31 repair points required. Yeah, it's not letting me do it from this. Maybe the repair stuff's further at the back. I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying, I think we probably are at the end. Let's try that again. No. Oh well. It was worth a look. So, I will see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. This is now the Marmite machine, because you either love it or hate it, and I'm still not decided. But anyway, if you have enjoyed it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.